everyone this morning is like, oh, conspiracy theorists, are you happy? Are you happy that you're vindicated? That everything you've been saying about the depopulation agenda, the vaccines, the satanic rituals, all of it being real, are you happy? Oh my gosh, it's 1 point for us. It's like, no. As a matter of fact, I've been preaching this stuff for the last 15 years. For the last, like, 10 of those 15 years, people were like, oh, you're crazy, or you're insane. Oh my gosh, you're this, you're that. And honestly, I was kind of hoping I was. I was hoping that what I was seeing was just a trick. Because now we have to live in the reality that this is our reality. That it is very heavy. And then I get messages like this. So instead of me getting mad, I decided to like calm down, and I'm going to try and educate this person on a personal point of view. Not sure what happened to you. Did the cabal get to you? You used to make content that was real and you exposed the cabal. I remember your first Epstein drop 4 years ago. It went viral. That's why I followed you. You named names and came with receipts. You have gone soft, or someone is controlling you. Or how about this? I actually came from a war situation. I actually know people, such as my parents' friends, who have lost daughters to trafficking, where her body was found floating down a river wrapped in a carpet. How about the fact that, like, if I read these things, I actually think about the victims that went through these things in real life, who are now still alive and living with the heaviness of them being victims of these crimes. And maybe sometimes, just maybe, it's a little too hard for me as a human being to read that, because it kind of hits close to home for what I've experienced in the war in Bosnia. Have you ever thought of that? Maybe it's not the cabal getting to me. Maybe it's the fact that I received copious amounts of death threats after I did the first Epstein drop, which was like 4 years ago. A lot of like death threats, to the point where I had to like shut off comments, and people were like, why are you shutting off comments? Is it because you're lying? And then now being vindicated doesn't even feel good because it's real. People like actually lived through this. People experienced this. And now it's in front of us. And it's like, oh crap, what do we do? Like, I know the solutions, but it's like there's a lot of us on this planet and most people are still asleep. And also, waking up is extremely heavy. I get messages constantly of people saying, I don't want to be here anymore because like none of this is real. And it's like, hey, I have gone through so much shit and so much trauma in my life that you could tell me anything and I could still come out and be grounded after that because of my life. But certain people aren't. And unfortunately, I'm not about to like go down that rabbit hole because it affects me. And I also don't want people losing hope in life and saying that there's no point in this, because waking up is extremely hard. There's a lot of weight to it. There's a lot of evil. There's some evil out there that I can't even comprehend and like wrap my head around, which I'm trying to understand as a human being in a human form. Yes, we're all in this matrix. Yes, we're all in this flesh prison, and we have to go through these experiences in order to learn what we need to learn. But everybody's got their own kind of thing that they're dealing with, and they're on their own level of awakeness. Doesn't mean the cabal got to me, which I think is absolutely ridiculous, because crap, shit, like, why am I still working if the cabal got to me, dudes? Okay, so I'm being super real right now, and it's like, hey, this Epstein stuff, yeah, to some of you it's entertaining and you're like, oh, look at us, we're being vindicated, but there's people's lives, real lives, that were affected by this, that are still alive, that, like, you know, you're making a mockery of online, which I don't want to do. So I'm so sorry if that comes across as weak or the cabal got to me, but like, shit, dudes. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's personal. It's not the cabal got to you. It's not this. I just don't want to make freaking money off of it because it's so freaking dark. And yes, sometimes I need time to ground myself because of the stuff that you learn. I can't fathom. I literally cannot fathom or wrap my brain around the fact that there's people out there that are this evil. Okay, and sometimes when you wake up and when you realize or when you revisit certain things, you have to ground yourself in order to be able to go forward in a normal kind of healthy way. So yeah, the cabal didn't get to me. I'm just a human being with like actual feelings, and I didn't feel like talking about it.